everyone. Happy Monday, or as I like to put it, TGIM, which stands for Thank God It's Monday. For those of you that haven't heard me say that, thank God it's Monday. I think that Monday gets a bad rap, like I say all the time. Um, and Monday, it's the start for many people. It's the start of your work week, and unfortunately, people don't look forward to Mondays, like I've explained before, because of what Monday represents. It's like I'm going to professionally, I don't feel fulfilled. I'm going somewhere that, I feel like I'm undervalued, underpaid. It's not aligned with my purpose, my passion, my desire. I feel stuck. So I'm hoping to on Monday inspire and inform you guys so that you will get that needed kickstart for your work week in your week and also for life. So that I want to see more people live in line with their purpose. In their personal life as well as their professional life. Um, Let me know what you guys think. I'm thinking about doing maybe on Mondays, motivational Mondays. I'm gonna need some resources from you guys, or you all out there. If you have like stories that you think could inspire people, and let me know if I can, give you a public mention. If I use your material, but just message it to me. But I want to hear from you all, and let me know if that's something that would be great for your week. So today I want to address something that I'm hoping to inspire a group of you. Now I understand that this message is not for everyone. I would like to put people in like three classes, and I've been in each class. And this is what I mean when I say three classes. There are some people right now who I like to put it this way. I like to say that they are asleep, like sleeping giants. They're not tuned into the kind of message that I'm sharing right now because they're not ready for it. And that's fine. There's a statement that I love that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So to me, sometimes the teacher doesn't appear or you don't gain the information because you're not ready to receive it. Second class or group of people, category of persons, are those people who have heard the message, they agree with the message, but they haven't yet decided to take action. I really believe that a person that decides to take action is near unstoppable. When you get to that place where you decide to take action, and it reminds me of a story. The people that fall into the second group remind me of a story of a gentleman who said whenever he walked by his neighborhood, there's a particular house that he walked by. I believe that Les Brown was the one that told the story where I first heard it. He said this gentleman was just rocking in his rocking chair, and beside this older gentleman was his dog. But when this man would walk by this older gentleman's house, he noticed that the dog would moan and groan. So he says that, the next time I walk by that house, if I see that dog again and he's moaning and groaning, I'm going to ask his owner, this older gentleman, what's causing this dog to moan and groan? And so he, like clockwork, he walked by the house. He saw this gentleman rocking in his rocking chair. The dog was moaning and groaning. And so he stopped and said, Sir, can you please answer a question for me? And he says, Certainly. What's going on? He says, Can you tell me why your dog is moaning and groaning? He says, That's easy. I can tell you that. It's because he's lying out on a nail. The man that was walking by the house, paused for a second and said, What in the world? Why doesn't he just get off the nail? The older gentleman said, Because it doesn't hurt him bad enough. It doesn't hurt him bad enough. So there's some people that have decided not to take action or haven't decided to take action because they haven't got to a place where they say, I've had it. Where they say, I've had it. I'm fed up. Something is going to change. Something has to change. And so I understand that, you may not be there yet. But what I want to talk to is a third category of people who have a dream and they have been taking steps to go after their dreams. They're taking action. But I know that, some people might think incorrectly that once you decide to take action that solves everything. No. If you've been taking action, whether it's your personal or professional goals, you notice that you're going to face discouragements, disappointments, things that are going to cause you to want to throw in the towel, throw up your hands and say, I quit. I've had it. It's not worth this. This can't be worth it, you know. But I want to encourage you with a story. And I contemplated reading it, but I may not read it all. I'm just going to read like a statement from it. And in this story, it's called 3 Feet from Gold. I'm just going to paraphrase the story. You can read it from Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. And before I actually read that story, I want to give you a scriptural statement that I think is, is in line with this and is very, very insightful and impactful. It says this: "Don't grow weary in doing well, for in due season you will reap if you faint not." Now, some of you might be familiar with that. For those of you that are not, this is what it means. It means don't get tired when you're doing what you know is right, when you're applying certain principles that you know lead to the results that you're looking for. Why? Because in due time, in time, you are going to get a return on your investment if you just won't quit. If you just won't quit, you'll get a return on your investment. I want to put a clause there. You might not get the return on your investment where you invest, but you will get a return on your investment if you just won't quit. So my encouragement for those of you that are actively going after your dreams is to tell you this: please just don't quit. I know it can get tiring, but please just don't quit. In this story from this book called 3 Feet of Gold, it tells a story, and as far as I know, it's a true story about a gentleman. His name is Darby, and his uncle. And he says that his uncle goes around, prospecting for gold. He happens on this land. He sees that when he digs, there's gold. He covers up this land, he covers up his tracks so nobody can notice that there is gold there. He goes back to his neighbors as well as his family and says, okay, let's put our money together, get machineries, and go ahead and go and get as much of that gold as we can. So they get all the parts, everything they need to dig. Then they go in there, they're excited, they're digging. He and his uncle, they're digging. They get like this whole, it says like a car of ore with gold. They're thinking to themselves, wow, let's sell this. But next time when we go digging, we'll have enough ore to pay off our debts. And the next time we do it, we'll have more to start making millions, like surplus. But when they go back, they drill and they can't find the vein of gold. There's a point that he puts in there that I like, though. I just want to put this there. It's just like a little side note. It says that more gold has been mined from the brains of men than has ever been taken from the earth. So that's just something that stood out to me. You have more gold in here. Many people are looking for the natural resources, but you have more gold in your mind with the ideas and the things that you can come up with than can ever be mined from the gold. Back to my story. These guys go back there and they're trying to dig, and you're digging and digging, and no more gold. You dig some more, the drills go down, and dirt comes up, and they still have no gold. They can't find the vein. And so it says here, finally, they decided to quit. Well, what happens is they sell all their machinery. They say, let's just call it quits. They sell it to a junk man. And they say that there are a lot of dumb junk men, but this junk man wasn't dumb. What he decides to do is he gets an expert to come and analyze that field and say, okay, is there anything on this field of land that is worth anything? And this is what he says. He says, the engineer advised that the project had failed because the owners, Darby and his uncle, and those other people that put their lot in with them, were not familiar with what was called fault lines. By his calculation, it showed that the vein would be found again just 3 feet from where Darby's had stopped drilling. And this was exactly what they found. Wow. So these guys had quit 3 feet shy of where they were supposed to go. And I think about it many times in life, we quit. When you ask people that quit, you ask them, have you done everything that you could do? Have you gotten like these guys? Have you gotten the expert, the professional help, whether it's with a coach, a counselor? I don't care who the professional is. Have you sought all the help you can before you throw in the towel, whether it's in regards to your relationship, career, or job, whatever it is? Most people have not done everything that they can do, and they quit shy of their goal. I'm going to end by reading this. It says, before success comes in any man's life, he's sure to meet with much temporary defeat and perhaps some failure. When defeat overtakes a man, the easiest and most logical thing to do is quit. That is exactly what the majority of men do. More than 500 of the most successful men in this country has ever known told the author that their greatest success came just one step beyond the point at which defeat had overtaken them. Failure is a trickster with a keen sense of irony and cunning. It takes great delight in tripping one when success is most within reach. Wow. Well, I hope something I said today inspires and informs you to please just keep going. There's a statement that I love. It says, when you want to quit, remember why you started. When you want to quit, remember why you started. So I know this won't apply to everyone, but to you, the third category of people who have taken that step to go out and live your dreams and to begin to execute your dreams, and you're faced and you're tired, you're faced with disappointment, discouragements, and lack of support, just don't quit. Just don't quit. I want to invite you guys, in wrapping up, I want to invite you guys or you all to Wednesday. I have the opportunity to be on a radio station. It's going to be, I believe, internet radio. I'm going to be interviewed as one of the guests. We're going to be talking about how to start a successful business. And if you know anything about me, my goal is to empower people to win in life. And that's by informing them and inspiring them to live out their purpose as well as do other things. So any avenue I get to be able to share, any medium, I take advantage of it. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to have the information. I might do another video about that tomorrow. Maybe not. But I'm going to try and put all the information I can out there for those of you that can join, listen in, show your support. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this experience. But I'm going back to my topic for today. Just don't quit. Remember, there were 3 feet, from gold when they quit. So till next time, this is Wally Life Coach Disu saying, hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week, and keep on keeping on. It's going to be well worth it. Bye.